You gotta watch this.
You want to hear something really cool about how nobody talks about how your spiritual clarity and your ability to hear God can directly be connected to your gut health? And science and scripture has been pointing to this truth the whole time. So here's some science explained simply. Your gut and your brain are constantly talking to each other through something called the vagus nerve. Think of it as like a personal highway that sends messages back and forth just all day long. Most people don't realize that 90% of your serotonin, which is your mood stabilizing hormone, it's made in your gut, not your brain. 50% of your dopamine is created in your gut. Your gut has over 100 million neurons. That is why they call it the second brain. It's a very important thing. When most people think about trying to fix what's going on up here, they never look at what's going on in the gut. And when your gut is inflamed, unbalanced, or overloaded, your brain feels it directly. Anxiety, fogginess, irritability, low energy, and just even spiritual numbness can be to the gut sending distress signals. So, in simple terms, an unhealthy gut creates an unhealthy mind. There's no doubt about that. It doesn't start in your thoughts, it starts in your body. And people keep trying to fix their mindset and get closer to God and heal spiritually or find peace, but they ignore the literal system, our bodies, responsible for sending the brain the chemicals needed to feel peace, clarity, and regulation. If your gut is inflamed and overloaded with processed foods, lacking nutrients, or just filled with stress hormones, your brain doesn't stand a chance. Your mindset won't shift, your emotions, they won't stabilize, and your clarity won't come, and then your spirit just feels muted. So, because your body is stuck in survival mode, this is why healing physically, mentally, and spiritually almost always starts with the gut, and nobody talks about that. There's a reason the Bible repeatedly says the body is a temple, not because God's obsessed with rules, but because he understands how connected our physical health is to our emotional and spiritual clarity. So, some really cool, deeper biblical correlations is that I want you to think about. So, it always says in the Bible, a temple must be kept clean. And our gut is literally the cleansing center of the body. A temple must be balanced. Our gut creates the chemicals that balance emotion. A temple must be protected, and inflammation destroys both physical and mental strength. And a temple is where God's presence dwells, and clarity is harder when the body is overwhelmed. Scripture teaches that wisdom and clarity and discernment, it comes easier when the mind is sober, steady, and sound. And science proves that your gut plays a huge role in building that sound mind. Taking care of your health, it's not vanity, it's stewardship. It's honoring your body that God trusted you with. Your physical state will affect your spiritual sensitivity,